What up, guys? This is your girl Serpentine10, and I'm back with another video. So, today we're gonna do part 2 of our husbando and waifu ranking. So, I was requested to do the waifus of Tekken since I already did a husbando version of this video. So, if you guys have not checked out that video, make sure you guys check that out in my previous videos. It was on Twitch and on YouTube. And if you didn't know that, that means you're not following me. So what you waiting for? Make sure you press that button. So I'm gonna go down the line, obviously. Ignoring all the guys that are on here, and I'm not gonna like set up everything and then kind of go back later. I'm just gonna put them in order and then like talk about them as I go. So I think that may be just a little bit easier because I think that once I kind of lay them all out, then everybody freaks all out and they don't really know what my reason is. So I just do them one by one as they show up in this order. So first person down here is Alyssa. So this is the thing. Alyssa is your typical robot waifu. Now I don't have too many waifus. I do love Kazumi from DOA. Possibly Christy as well. I definitely do like Lisa. But when it came to Tekken, I don't really have a lot of them, but we're going to try to make it work. So when it comes to Alyssa, she's a robot waifu. I don't really like her per se in that way because she's looks young, she's very cutesy, she's like a little doll. And I guess I'm just not really feeling her hair. I don't like her hair. And oh, by the way, so how I'm rating is the overall how they look, how they dress, and like their personality as a character. So I'm rating all those things. So that pretty much gives me my overall rating and placement on this list of like where I put them. So I don't like Alyssa as a waifu because she looks very young. She's a robot. I don't like her hair. I don't like the color pink, so that's already a bother. I do think that this redesign for her is very good. It's way better than matchy shit that she was wearing in Tekken 6. That was horrifying. That was ugly, terrible. Everything about that was awful. She's not ugly. I would just say that she's cute. I think that she's good for cute. It's like, she's basic as well, but she's just cute. Like every time I see her, she's saying something cute or she's just doing something really cute. So she's like cute. So I guess that's where I would put her. So next is Anna. So let me get a couple of things straight. Anna is your typical thought. And you shouldn't really expect anything with Anna. If you wifing her up, you've already made the worst decision of your life because she's just going to be there for like the money, get what she needs from you, and she's going to be gone. So she obviously she's a thought. That whole concept is just like seeping out of her fucking pores. So she's been like this ever since Tekken 2. Anna's been like this. She wears the crazy costumes, the dresses, going all up her fucking cooch. Titties out, ass out. She literally had a pose on Tekken 5 where she just had like her ass up in the air. But, that's who she is. And she like really is proud of that. And she kind of gets what she wants with her body. So she's kind of like one of those sexy characters. Overall, Anna is not a bad looking character. I like her hair. I always like the little small kind of like cut that she had with the bang. I usually like her dresses and her costumes. She usually has good costumes in games, but I don't know what the hell they was thinking when they came out with this costume in Tekken 7. Now I know there's supposed to be like maybe a contrast from Nina's costume because Nina is in the wedding dress, so I guess that Anna's supposed to be like going to the funeral, but I don't really know that for sure. I have no knowledge on if that's what the case is. somebody would have to tell me in the comments. But her outfit is very strange. It just doesn't really make sense. She seems like she has lace on, but it has like these feathers. And this is weird ass tattoo. I don't know if it's. I don't think that's a tattoo on her neck and her leg. I think that's a part of the costume. Because why the fuck would she put that there? I don't really know why she would put that there. I think it's part of the costume. I think it's some kind of like lacy bullshit that just looks sheer or something, and you can see it, and it looks like a tattoo. But I don't think that this outfit is cute at all. I think it's tacky. It's really ugly on her. It doesn't really fit her body really well, and it just looks weird to me. So she gets a minus just because of her costume, and also because she's a thought. Or AKA she's just a whore. So she gets 2 minuses just because of that. But overall, her overall face is fine. She doesn't look the best on this game. She's okay in this game, but I don't like her overall look as much. Like, she has nice lips and everything, but I don't know. Her face just looks weird when it's in motion in Tekken 7. So, but her personality, she seems very snobbish. She seems very self-centered. Seems like a bitch, but that plays up very well with Anna. But you know, if I were just out there to just, you know, hit and quit and just be on my way, you know, I would hit Anna up. You know, I'm not trying to wife, you know, that. I'm trying to get mine and go on. And she definitely will forget about it too, you know. If we do our thing, she wouldn't even bat an eye about it later because she does this like every week on a daily basis, depending on who it is, of course. So, since Anna's a whore, I have to put her in the nah, I'm good category because I just can't really see her, you know, on my shoulder, going anywhere with me, in my house, period. Like, because she'll just be in your pockets and she'll be out the door. So, unfortunately, Anna is in the nah, I'm good category. So, next is Asuka. Asuka is a weird character. She's pretty much like the best friend waifu. You don't see best friend waifus really have a chance with anybody. You know, they're the best friend, and Asuka has that attitude where she is kind of like a vigilante. She wants to help. Her ending is always her beating up people and saving folks from danger and shit. And I guess that's fine. Okay, personality. Her overall look, I mean, she's kind of basic to me. I mean, I know that when I talk to a lot of people about Asuka, they be like, oh my god, her boobs are so great. Okay, yeah, she has great boobs, but that's it. If I'm really looking at her, it's nothing about her that's striking. Like, she's not beautiful or anything. And she's not busted either, so she wouldn't even be in nah, I'm good category. She's just kind of like in the middle, but she ain't really cute to me. She just is what it is. Her new costume that she has on, it's okay. It's just really plain. There's nothing about that really shows her as a character or shows her personality. It just kind of is what it is. I don't want to give her the nah, I'm good category because I really love Jun Kazama and I know that she's a part of family. So I don't want to do that to her. But unfortunately, you know, Asuka, she's just a basic bitch and I just can't. I don't want to do anything with her, so I mean she's not ugly, so I guess she should be happy about that. But she's just a basic bitch, unfortunately. So next is Eliza, our only vampire here. So Eliza is a tricky one. I mean, I guess that she is looked at as like a really beautiful, like sexy character. I mean, she's a vampire that, you know, does a lot for her character. You know, that raises up a whole bunch of points in my book, her just being a vampire. I do remember this character in Tekken Revolution. I never thought that she would even be in the game ever. I thought that this was just like a one-shoot character where they kind of like, hey, we got a contest. Who y'all want? You're going to put her in this game. You never see her again. Kind of like gone because I don't know if she was copyrighted or what. But I was actually very shocked to see Eliza in this game. I know other people weren't. They was like, oh, it was bound to happen. But I was shocked. Her overall look is okay. It's okay to me. I mean, I would have rather seen her in something else, like, but I guess she's in this vampire-y outfit. This is fine for her, I guess. I do like her high heels or whatever that has like the roses and thorns on it. That's cool. I'm not a fan of the horns coming out of her head. I don't know. They should have just did something different with that. I don't know. It just makes her head look too big. She has the boobs that get bigger when she sucks people's blood, so that's a plus. So that makes her look good in bikini and things like that. She has a really interesting stance. The way her body moves in this like contrapposto kind of motion. So that's nice. I mean, she's a appealing character. But is she, smash material? Possibly. But I don't know for like how long you would want to really be with a vampire that has like a condition. She just falls asleep all the time, so I can't even fucking remember what that condition is called. But that's what's wrong with her. I think that I would probably say, with everything that's going on with Eliza, she is a sexy character. She is very beautiful. But I don't really know if she deserves to be top. So I think I'll put her in beautiful. I think she's a beautiful character. She's not cute. She's not basic. So I think beautiful is good for Eliza. Who we got next? Oh boy, we got Josie. So Josie is a curious case because Josie is such a cute character. She's really cute, but she's annoying as hell. Her personality of just being this fucking crybaby, and I just want to lock her in a room forever and just throw away the key. She's like annoying as hell. She's such a pretty character though. She has boobs, which is the plus. She doesn't have an ass, so that's a minus. Most of these characters don't have an ass except Master Raven. And I think Eliza has one. But she's cute. Her outfit is okay. I don't like the bow in her hair. I know that when she first came out, it was a lot of controversy around her name. And because she was named after Jose Rizal. And a lot of people had a problem with that. So she has some minuses when it comes to that. Her costume, I don't think that it's even traditional to her culture that she's supposed to be repping. I don't know how many people on this roster is doing that, but she's definitely one of the people that definitely is not repping it right. So there's that. Her overall attitude seems like it's okay, other than like the fucking crying and all that bullshit she does. I guess if she didn't do that, she'd be okay, but she's dry as hell. She's like that cute girl that you see and you like date her like just for a week or something. You're like, nah, I'm good. I feel like that's what I would do. But just looking at Josie, I was gonna call her Rosie. Goddamn, that's how irrelevant she is in my mind. Just looking at Josie, I would say that she's cute. I would say that Josie's cute. Yeah. Her fight style's okay too. It's okay. I mean, R.I.P. to Bruce Irvin because I mean, just that alone, I should dock her ass all the way to now I'm good just because she's supposed to be a replacement for Bruce, but I ain't gonna do that. We talking about what she look like, not the way that I personally feel. So I'm gonna move on to Julia. So Julia is a very beautiful character. I think she's a beautiful character. I don't know how I personally feel about her costume in this game. Well, no, I'm gonna take that back. I don't really think I like this costume. Yeah, I don't like this costume. I feel like she just looks like a hobo. When it comes to the plaid shirt and the shorts and shit, I understand she's supposed to be like this eco fighter and so on and so forth, but she just looks homeless, and I'm just like, what's happening? It's bad enough that she's I did think that the whole streamer thing that she was doing in the beginning was cringy. I'm like, why the fuck are you even doing that? If you want to be a fucking eco fighter, just do that. But why the fuck are you streaming? I don't fucking understand that. It's the same thing that I'm trying to figure out with like G in Street Fighter. Like, why the fuck are you a streamer? What? Why you running for president? Why you streaming? Like, I don't understand why streaming is on these characters' agenda. I don't know if they're trying to just make these characters have current things that are happening now in 2020 so we can relate to them. But I'm like, whatever. But I don't like the way her costume is. I hate that they really, really tried their best to pull her away from her Native American roots. They want to do that so fucking bad. And they did that with this costume, making her look like a fucking bum. She does have a Native American costume that you can like put together. I think it's one of the presets or whatever, but it's alright. It's not the best. And her other costume, it doesn't even look good anymore. Her Tekken 3 one. I wish they just would have brought back the blue jean pants she had, and she had like this red shirt that she had in Tekken 3. But they didn't do that with her. So her overall attitude is fine. She seems very gentle, understanding. She might seem like a fun person, but I don't think that she's like sexy. I don't think she's basic either. Well, no, I do. No, she is basic. She's basic. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm trying to like think of like in my brain. I'm like, is she hot? I'm like, no. I wouldn't smash either. I wouldn't smash Julia. Julia just seems like a friend. She just seems like a friend that you just like hang out in a college dorm with or some shit. So nah, she's basic. Okay. We got another hoe here. We got the hoe of all hoes here, Katarina. So I don't even like the way Katarina looks. And most people be like, oh my gosh, she's Colombian, you know, she's supposed to be hot, blah, 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 blah. She's not even like a hot character. I mean, Christy looks better than her. And she has so many things that just like don't look good. I don't like her glasses. I don't like her pants. The only thing she has that's cool is that peacock looking shirt with her fucking tits out with the two guns. That's the only thing that's good about that is the top part of her costume. Like everything else from her shoes to her fucking pants, they're terrible. Her even what's on her hands, her like fucking gloves, they're ugly too with those fucking, they're not even good. And then you know, they got her nerve to have the tramp stamp. It's not even a good tramp stamp at that. Like, I'm like, whatever. Like, she's not even a really good looking character. I don't like her hair. I don't like what the fuck what they're doing with her. I feel like somebody at Bandai Namco was just super horny and they was just like, I want to make another hoe. I know we got, you know, Anna, but I want to make another hoe. And they just came up with Katarina on the fly. It was just like, you do your dream hoe, and they came up with Katarina. I mean, her fighting style is alright. It's very panicky. I can see people or men in general being drawn to her because she's showing a lot of skin, but it's the same thing with Anna. Like, if you wifing this up, you gonna be broke day after day after day if you even fucking with Katarina. Like, it's not even a thought in my mind. And her personality is, you know, she's supposed to be a bad bitch, everything like that. I mean, your dad apparently, quote unquote, supposed to be Gigas, the worst character in this game. So she gets so many minuses. She has so many minuses in my book. And I hope I never see her in Tekken 8. I hope she doesn't come back. I hope she doesn't even get the light of day in any other installment, because I feel like she was the afterthought. It's not a good character. It's not a good new character. It's like nobody gives a fuck about her. When they see her, she looks ridiculous. So I wish we had a Colombian character that actually represented that culture a little bit better. Now, I'm not saying that I don't want to see a girl with no skin. I play DOA, so you know I love girls showing a lot of skin. But her overall costume is just terrible. I don't care about the fucking titties. I'm fine with that. It's just that her overall costume is tacky as hell, and I fucking hate it. It's tacky, and she ain't even cute. So what they was going for, making her this badass Colombian bitch, it didn't work. So they failed. So no, I'm good, Katarina. I'm good. So now we have Kazumi. I had to think about her name for a minute. I haven't like played Tekken in a while, and I haven't seen all these characters in one thing in a minute. So Kazumi is your classic older lady, even though I think that, she is probably young in this game because of the devil type reasons. But she's very classic look. When she debuted, I thought that she was really interesting looking. Um, her costume is not the best. I don't really like her costume that much. I feel like it's just too much on her body. I feel like she could have had a dress on, but I kind of want less of that. I feel like it's just too much going on at the bottom, especially the way it's like all one piece, and it's just, I don't know, it doesn't look good when you move around because it kind of clips into walls and shit. It looks weird. But I'm okay with it being white and red. I like her hairstyle, the bun. You really don't see hairstyles like that. Usually the women have a ponytail or they have it down. So it's good to see like an older kind of like sophisticated hairstyle. It's definitely different. The bows in her hair, her lipstick. She just got that classic Japanese look. So that's really good. Her fight style is unique. The tiger. Goofy but unique. She's a Mishima. So that crowd's gonna be very happy. I mean, she's fine in my book. She's fine. I don't like her devil form. Her devil form is super tacky. That shit looks terrible. I don't even know why Bandai Namco went all out like that on the devil form. You could have made that shit way more simplistic. But you got crystals on her fucking knees. But I don't know. Maybe people like that look. I don't know. But I think that Kazumi is very classic looking. She is a very beautiful character. She's pretty simple. She's not doing too much. And I think that I would say that she's beautiful. She is a beautiful. I would put her in front of Eliza, though. Yeah, I would definitely put her in front of Eliza. I'm gonna also put basic. Asuka's definitely more basic than her. And if I had to pick between these two, I'm gonna say now I'm good more on Katarina. Alright, who we have next? So I don't know where to put Leo. They say Leo is a guy in this. I don't know. I want to include them because I'm really not sure. I include them in the male my husbando video, and I feel like I should just go ahead and include them in this one just to be fair. So I am. So Leo is very ambiguous, and I'm totally fine with that. I actually like that. Very feminine features, but the boyish, clothing and everything. I'm super liking that. I don't like this costume in Tekken 7. I feel like it has way too much going on. I feel like, oh my god, these Tekken creators was looking at some fucking League of Legends type costume before they made this, because this is like some League shit. You know how when you go to Gen Cons and Comic Cons and all that shit and cosplay tournaments, and you have everybody there to think they're gonna get number one in, the fucking tournaments and the fucking everything else. Not even tournaments, the fucking pageants. They always do League of Legend costumes because they're complicated and difficult. I just feel like this is a League of Legends costume with the fucking mace and the chain and the fur around it. I don't know. It just looks terrible. I don't like it. So that's me. I think that Leo's best costume was the one they had in Tekken 6. It was like all white. And I believe that you can get that costume on here. You might have to unlock the parts, I think. Somebody gotta let me know in the comments. I think that's Leo's best costume. I'm not even really crazy about Leo's just the fall costume that they had with the scarf around the neck and the jacket. I guess it's better. It's better than this. Leo's personality is fine. Seem like it, they're lighthearted, respectful, just trying to figure out what happened to their mom. Just on a mission, pretty much. Need to stop fucking around with Yoshimitsu, that's for sure, before they get tentacled. But I would say that, Leo, I would put Leo in the... I'll put them in the basic category. I'll put them in the middle. Yeah. Because they're not hot or beautiful or anything. They're just kind of like... they are what they are, and that's perfectly fine. But it's kind of like I think it's basic. If they came out with better clothes for them, then I would feel better about the situation. But I don't know why they put them in this. It's terrible. So next is Lily. So right off the bat, I'm not fucking with Lily. Why? It's kind of like one of those things with Katarina and Anna, because Lily is definitely, she a rich bitch, so you think that you're gonna get off, good, because you're like, oh, she's gonna take care of me, right? No, she's gonna expect you to meet her criteria as well, and she's gonna want that Birkin bag. It's like, it's 100%. She will want a Birkin bag. Like, don't even think that she won't. And somebody rich like her, she's really stuck up. Like, every time I would see Lily, like ever since Tekken 5 DR when she debuted, I was like, I hate this bitch. I hate everything about her. She's, pink dress, go-go boots. She's stuck up. She's drinking tea in the middle before the match. I'm like, ew. I fucking hate her. Hate everything about her. So I didn't give Lily a chance even when she debuted. So she has like that really bad stuck-up attitude. So I'm not fucking with it. I don't like her fighting style. It's just very prissy. She flips around a lot. Matterhorn. Oh man, it's a lot to just look at. I would say that her costume in Tekken 7 is better than the go-go boots and white dress thing, because she kind of just looks like a baby doll, I guess. Now I'm fine with that, I guess. But I personally have a lot of disdain for Lily. She's probably one of the female characters that I hate the most. And I've always hated her. So, I don't... Got something on my glasses. What the fuck is that? I think that Lily's cursing me. Because I got some on my glasses, but I got it off. So, I think that... Oh, man. I'm going to put Lily in the nom good. Because I don't like her. I just don't like her. And I know it's a lot of Lily fans out there. Like, people fucking love Lily. But they going to hate me after today. Because that bitch is nom good. Xiao Yu. Xiao Yu is, man, she been in this game for a long goddamn time. Man, she's got better looking as games progress, but I only cared about Xiao Yu in Tekken 3. Like, after that, I didn't give a fuck about what Xiao Yu was doing. Her costume is way better than any costume she's ever had. Unless you was, customizing something for her. Her default costumes were always bad. I mean, her Tekken 4 one was alright, but other than that, Tekken 7 costume is like the next best one too. I wish that they would just make her look more adult. I'm so tired of the pigtails and shit. I think that she's like 19 or 20 or something, so I'm just hoping that she gets to that look eventually. Her personality seems needy and wanting of Jin Kazama's time. I don't know, they didn't really add her into the story mode in 7, which I'm actually surprised. But I don't know, Xiao Yu needs to figure herself out. Because she's getting older and that Tekken 3 shit is not working. And I don't think her chasing after Jin is gonna work. But that's just me. I think that Xiao Yu is just basic to me. I don't find anything interesting about Xiao Yu at all. So she still seems like a friend to me. So I'll put her right there. So next is Lucky Chloe. So I'm not a Lucky Chloe fan, but I have noticed that a lot more people like Lucky Chloe than they hate her. I feel like I never figured out really why. It's probably because she looks so weird and she has this J-pop vibe going on with the cat ears and the cat tails and the cat hands and oh man, I don't know. Blonde white girl speaking Japanese. I don't know. I guess people they like that. Her overall costume is, I don't like this cat costume. I mean, they could have gave her a really good cat costume, but this top part is like, I don't like the mittens and how it's covering her hands with like the paws. I don't really like that. I'm okay with the headphones, I guess. I don't really like the rest of the costume, and that is pink too, and I fucking hate that color. So I guess the overall I don't really like her head, like her overall costume. I just like the headphones. Um, Lucky Chloe's personality seems um she seems annoying. That annoying person that's always trying to talk to you, get your attention, and it's like, look what I can do. And I'm like, bitch, shut up. She's definitely somebody I'll be like, bitch, shut up. Like, take your busted ass on somewhere. Like, ain't nobody looking at you or whatever the fuck you got on your feet. Like, get out of my face. I feel like I would tell her that. It does seem like, well, according to her ending, that she's a bitch as well. If you haven't seen Lucky Chloe's ending, go check that out. She just is not the nicest person, especially to Eddie Gordo. So if y'all haven't seen that ending, yeah. But it seemed like she's a bitch. She also seemed like she's putting up a front with this whole J-pop shit. So she got a lot of figuring out to do of who she is, seems, and stop trying to be, the mascot for Kazuya and them. Cause I don't even know why the fuck they got her as their mascot. Like, why do you have a blonde cat bitch as y'all icon for y'all company to make it look like y'all in a good light? Is so weird. I don't understand that. She's obviously the face or icon for it. It's so weird. I don't fucking know. But I ain't really feeling Lucky Chloe at all. She's a basic bitch. Yeah, she's definitely a basic bitch. But she's also like, nah, I'm good. I don't find anything about her interesting at all. Like, I wouldn't date her at all. I wouldn't even want to be around her at all either. Bitch is toxic. She's like the plague in the human form. So next is Master Raven. So I actually like the way Master Raven looks. I like that she's rough around the edges. So she's a very beautiful character, but she's also really rough around the edges. She got the scar on her face. I never thought that I would think that the combination of dreadlocks and braids would work. Because I feel like that shit wouldn't work in real life. If somebody just came out of the woodwork with braids and dreadlocks on top of their head, you'd be looking at them like, what? And it's also shaved on the sides and around the back too. I just feel like that would not work in real life if somebody really got that hairstyle. But it works for her. So, that works. And it looks good on her. She is the most interesting design I've seen. Even though I know she's like Raven Part 2, and some people call her Maven because they're mixing the two names, which is fine. I wish that her fight style wasn't so similar to the original Raven, and I wish that her name was not Master Raven. I wish they would have thought about that a little more, because I know Raven is supposed to be just kind of like a thing that everybody gets when they're like in this like overall clan that they have going on here. But I don't know, I just wish her name was something else. And I wish her fight style was different than Raven's original Raven. But her costume is really cool. It really reminds me of Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2. It's just like the way it looks, and she has the sword, and it's very Raiden. Well, Raiden when he got on Metal Gear Solid 4, to be exact, when he turned into, all cyborg. It's definitely the cyborg vibe. I think Master Raven also looks the best in bikini. She has the best shape. She actually has an ass, which these women on this roster are desperately in need of. They need a butt. Because I put them in bikinis all the time, and they don't got nothing back there. Nothing. So you ain't bouncing a quarter off and none of that. So the only person that has an ass is Master Raven and Eliza. Maybe Anna has one, but I don't think so. But yeah, I like Master Raven a lot. Her personality is very dry though. She looks like she wouldn't give you time of day. I mean, she's literally like chasing Dragunov around, so you gotta have a certain type of personality for that. So she is a very dominant kind of character, like in your face, she demands respect. And I like that about her, and I think that she's also very beautiful. She's also a very beautiful character, so I would definitely put her in the beautiful category. You know what? She could definitely be in the sexy category. Cause I was smash. I'm not even gonna like lie about that at all. Like she's definitely like I see her and I'm like, yep. Like it's just like it's no other like way around that. Like she looks good in clothes. I like her personality. She actually makes dreads, cornrows, and a shaved fade around her head work. So she just sexy just because of that. So yeah, Master Raven. She's the first one to get our sexy tier at the top. So Nina Williams. She has my last name. So Nina Williams is next. So I've always loved Nina. Nina has always been like one of my favorite women on the roster before Jun Kazama showed up, because if Jun Kazama was up here, she would definitely be in the sexy category, but she ain't in this game. So, gotta talk about Nina. So, Nina, I would always play as her. I didn't really play a lot of women in Tekken. I would always choose a male, but Nina would always be, a second for me. I love her fighting style. I love that she's an assassin. I love her attitude. I love that no nonsense attitude. She just trying to do hers. She's not fucking with nobody else. She ain't got time. And I mean, she's the mother of Steve Fox, so that's why Steve looks so beautiful, because look at her mom. I mean, look at his mom. She's beautiful. And Steve turned out just as beautiful. So those genes are perfect. But the costume, so the wedding dress, I I was trying to wonder why they put her in a wedding dress. Like when I first seen it, I was like, "Oh shit, she married somebody." Um, but no, she, was in a mission, and she was at a wedding, and this is what she just had on at the time. And I'm fine with the wedding dress. At first, it kept boggling my mind, because I'm like, why the fuck is she wearing that? But I'm fine with the wedding dress now, and it actually looks better because it's this Kill Bill vibe. It's kind of shredded at the bottom, so she's been through some shit. She got the smoke bomb and the Glock strapped to her fucking thigh, and she just ready to go. So I like that the wedding dress is kind of fucked up at the ends. It's kind of torn, ripped up. It's not perfect, so I'm feeling that. But yeah, I'm not really into blondes at all, but Nina definitely gets the pass. She's a classic character. I love her personality. Nina in the all black tight one piece cat suit. That's like the sickest thing ever. So I always play in that costume every time I fucking have Nina. Or just put her in nothing. That also works. So Nina's definitely apple of my eye, and I think that she goes up at the sexy category at the top. Like, definitely. Now I know Panda is a chick, but it's a bear, so we can't really talk about that. I mean, she's cute. I mean, look at this little outfit they put on her, and the fact that she has a little Xiaoyu toy, a little plushie, a little hat. She's cute, but it's a bear, everyone. So we gotta say no. I'm good to Panda. I'm sorry. So, last but not least, now this is the thing. Zafina is just like on another level of hot. Like she's just on another level of hot. Like like I can't even like imagine anybody topping the Zafina on the charts of being hot. So everything about Zafina is hot. She's she just been in her body and all these weird. She's busting it open for y'all. She's on her knees. She's breaking her back. She's just doing it all. And listen, that's a man's dream right there, and I don't care if y'all say that it's not. Oh, I ain't fucking with that bitch. She weird, she creepy, blah blah blah. Y'all know y'all was smashed. Don't lie to yourselves. And just the way that Zafina looks in this game, 1000%, she gets an A plus plus. She gets an F in my book. Like she looks way better than she did in Tekken 6. Way better in this game. I love her dress. I love that it's purple. I love that she has the chandelier earrings on. She let her hair down. She got the smoky eye. She got her body twisting and turning, turning to a pretzel on y'all ass, but still winning the matches and still getting low like she's been getting ever since Tekken 6. I love everything about Zafina. I love her voice. I like her voice. It's like low, but it's calming, but it's like kind of creepy, but it's like soothing at the same time. and she's Egyptian, so I have Egyptian roots, so I'm repping, you know, for Zafina. And I don't know, I feel like I just put my entire mix of like since I'm black, I have white in my family and I also have Egyptian in my family. It's so funny that that's what's up here. I just think that those are my top tiers because they just are parts of me. I don't know. But did I cheat the system? I don't know, but I don't know. And Zafina also kind of reminds me of like a female Dragonov. It's something about Dragonov and her that's just like super similar. They both kind of got that vibe around them. You know, they kind of calm, relaxed. They're mysterious. They get, you know, weird vibes from them. You know, and they both crawl. If y'all didn't understand that, yeah, they both crawl. And they both have that sexy vibe about them. It just makes you want to know more about them because they ain't really giving it all away. You know, they ain't really talking. They ain't really fucking with you. You know, you gotta know, you know, what they're about by coming in contact with them. So Zafina gets an S plus plus, and if you're playing DOA, she's ultimate tier. If y'all know what that means, y'all probably don't because DOA is dead. So RIP DOA 6. I still love you. I gotta play some DOA. I've been missing out. I know y'all out there we want to see me play more DOA, but I just been in uh relax mode. I haven't been wanting to play anything. I mean, I play Street Fighter, but I'll get back to DOA 6 soon. But yeah, so I think that I got every woman off the list. So this is my tier list. So, and I'll put Zafina in the front. So it looks like Zafina, Master Raven, and Nina are my top tier waifus. So they are my top tier waifus for Tekken 7. And yeah, so that'll be it with the video, guys. So you guys let me know what y'all want me to do next. So I actually got a request to do maybe DOA, you know, husbandos and waifus next. Now, that's the thing about that is it's gonna be a hell of waifus on that. So I kind of want to put that in one video, but I feel like I need to. Well, the only reason why I want to put it in one video is because I don't really have too many husbandos in that game. But I feel like the waifus tier is gonna get extensive, so I feel like I can probably just make that one whole video, or I can split it up into two. Y'all let me know. But I got y'all on that DOA. But I'm already at my hour mark, and I wanted to make sure I did this video for y'all. So y'all make sure that y'all are hitting me up on my Facebook and Twitter, and make sure you guys check me out every week right here on Twitch and on my YouTube every week. So until then, guys, peace out.